Welcome, everybody. This is the...
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Tanner, go talk to the guard. There he is.
Here he is. Did you know?
He's got nothing to report today, Tanner.
Oh,
He's
is that the...
too.
Are we at the ball now?
It should be.
Oh.
Yeah. Raphael does come to mind.
Tell you what.
What up?
No, you know, in all my personal playthroughs, I haven't fallen in love with students because I think that's weird. But hey, since this is on the internet for everyone to see, we're gonna marry Raphael.
Perfect. We're gonna force him to be a dancer. And then we're gonna wed him. Assuming he actually makes it out alive in this playthrough.
Oh, wait.
Nice work.
How many months are between the ball and the halfway point?
I think maybe 2.
Yeah, because you'd turn him into a dancer and then have him around for a while. Isn't there another ball at the halfway point? Are there 2 balls in this game?
There's only one ball. There's the big ball, Tanner. And that's it. It's when the kids do their dancing. You see it in the intro. They're dancing around.
Yeah.
Claude walks up to you and gives you a wink.
Yeah.
Then you dance with him for a little bit. But all eyes are on Dimitri and Edelgard, my man. They're the ones who are doing their little dance. Their dance of passion.
What's like the big event right before the halfway point?
Death.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Betrayal. That's about it.
And I really...
He doesn't want anything, Tanner.
I really gave up on doing these
Yeah.
pretty early on.
That's okay, I did too.
I gave up on recruiting people too. Basically.
We don't need them.
Hey. Oh. Yay. Oh. Nico, I have a new segment for us.
What's that?
It's called Tanner's Talkabouts. It's my own way of bringing something to talk about.
Hooray. You finally done it, Tanner.
I finally given in. So Nico, tell me what's the first thing on their list of talkabouts?
That says garlic.
It does say garlic.
Are you gonna talk about Garlic Jr.?
Let me tell you a story about something that happened to me at work yesterday.
Okay.
So I was unloading a truck, right? You know, It was me being the scanner, and then I had an unloader. My unloader is a black man named Gilbert.
Okay.
Now let me paint.
Now, is that his real name or is that a fake one?
That's racist. That is, his name is Gilbert.
That was racist. I was just asking.
That is his real. Why wouldn't that be his real name?
Because I would assume that you would not use someone's real name for a story. On the internet.
Whatever. I'm not using his last name.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
But let me paint you a picture of this guy. So he shows up to work every day in hospital scrubs.
Of course.
He exclusively wears hospital scrubs.
Now, does he work at a hospital?
What? No. He works at FedEx.
Why would he wear hospital scrubs, though?
They're very practical. I will give him that.
Oh, okay.
I've seen him in at least 5 different colors of hospital scrubs, so I guess he just owns a lot of them.
Now, did he used to work at a hospital, or did someone you know work there? Or?
Definitely not. He certainly has OCD and, from what I can tell, several other mental health disorders.
Gotcha.
He used to live in an old ice cream truck in the parking lot of the FedEx.
Nice.
He doesn't currently, but he used to, I guess.
So they kicked him out and he's no longer allowed to live the dream.
No. Well, I don't know about that part. But anyway, so that's your little picture of what my man Gilbert is like. So
okay.
I was unloading a truck with him, and I'm watching him unload, and then he just stops, reaches into his pocket, pulls out a garlic, a full
garlic.
Is that what I thought the clove was like the little sections.
Not as little
the
sections.
whole.
So it's
the whole thing?
The
it's
entire
a whole
bulb.
Yeah, the whole bulb of garlic.
Okay.
Takes a big old bite out of it, puts it back in his pocket, and goes back to work chewing his garlic. And I'm standing there just thinking, like, I can't believe this is something that I am witnessing here in the real world.
Did you ask him about it at all?
No. I figured that was something best left alone, I suppose. But man, it was quite a trip, I gotta say.
Now, you see on a show like Seinfeld, they might have a rousing conversation about this event, you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't think they would have it with the person that did it. Usually it'd be like,
it'd be
Jerry
back
would
at
see
the
a
coffee
strange...
shop.
You're my Elaine, actually, now that I think about it.
No, am I?
Yeah,
I assumed I was a Kramer sort of fellow. Okay.
No.
Well, I would assume that Kramer would come to the conversation after they've been talking about how weird it was for a while, and he'd be like, well, I mean, what's the difference between garlic and biting an apple, you know?
That does sound like a Seinfeld bit. I'll have to admit.
Why doesn't Gilbert want the big spoon?
There we go. He wants that. All right. Wait, can you recruit Gilbert? He's got like weird requirements on him, doesn't he?
Probably. I thought that he'd kind of just joined you at some point, but perhaps not.
I don't remember him ever joining me, but
I don't really remember ever using Gilbert. I don't think I would have wanted to in the first place, so... I mean, I barely wanted to use Seth, so I just had him killed, but... I mean,
Very
hey,
funny.
that's just war, Tanner. That's war right there.
Have you rebuilt your list of talkies?
I have a little bit.
Give us one of your talkies. We'll swap back and forth.
One of my world famous talkies.
Yeah, we'll go back and forth between my talkabouts, all three of them, and then your talkies.
Alright, phenomenal. So Tanner.
Yeah.
Here's a hypothetical question for you.
Okay.
Say that it was the middle of the night, you just woke up after a hardcore gaming session from a few hours prior.
Oh, okay. That was worded very weirdly.
Yeah,
you came out of your stupor of hardcore gaming to finally realize...
You stumble into the bathroom because you had some Taco Bell as you were gaming, as you do, you know.
As one does.
And so you got to drop quite the load off into that there toilet. But upon opening it, you find that there's a serpent in there, Tanner.
Oh, wow.
There's a straight up rattler.
Oh, a rattler too.
Just chilling in your toilet.
Inside my toilet.
Tanner, what do you do about that situation?
I guess my immediate reaction would be to, like, close the lid.
Okay.
And try flushing it.
But Tanner...
If that doesn't work,
Yeah.
I guess I just have to figure out what kind of a person I would call for this situation, right?
I'd assume it would be, like, animal control
Yeah, animal
or something.
control. I don't know if they really do venomous snakes, though.
I mean, they gotta do everything, Tanner. That's what they're for. Anything that is an animal is within their control.
There has to be a limit to what you can call them on, right?
I can probably call them for, like, a bear and stuff like that.
Yeah, but what about, like an elephant? Can you be like, sir, there's an elephant on my property. You need to do something about it.
I mean, they got trank darts, you know?
Elephant trank darts, though?
They've got those little frogs that, like, their venom or whatever can knock out an Indian elephant.
Would you call animal control for a beached whale?
No, it's probably a Coast Guard issue. Yeah. I mean, the whale shouldn't have gotten there in the first place. They were supposed to guard the coast. If the whale got there, it sounds like they did a pretty poor job.
Oh, no.
The crumpled love letter. This is part of the biggest side quest in the game, Tanner.
I can feel my dookie falling into my lower intestine.
Tanner?
Yeah.
Are you perhaps talking about Johnny Test's dog, who was named Dookie?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Remember when that show came out and we were so young that
we enjoyed it?
We didn't know what the word dookie was, so that joke went completely over our heads because no one's used the word dookie in the past 50 years.
Yeah, it took like a year or two, but I was eventually able to...
took a solid second.
I was able to come up with why that was such a silly name eventually, you know?
Is Johnny Test actually bad, or do people just say that?
I think it was a product of its time, Tanner.
Gotcha.
I feel that it likely hasn't aged very well.
What was its time? Mid-2000s?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad time to be any entertainment medium.
Exactly.
Got nothing for an
many a whip sound effect, so I hear. That's people's common complaint about it.
Would it even be good for like an MST3K style riff?
I mean, possibly.
Can we just try doing like MST3K but for TV shows that are bad?
Sure, why not? Let's go for it, Henry.
We can call it It's like you don't watch shows in a theater, so
Mystical Space Typhoon.
yeah, we could just have it be completely unrelated to anything. Mystical Space Typhoon, 4000.
There you go.
Because we're watching everything in 4K. Mystery Science, or what was it?
Mystical Space Typhoon.
Mystical Space Typhoon 16:9.
I love it.
Because we won't find any shows that are in a.
What are you trying
No,
to think
16:9 is normal.
There
Wait,
you go.
is it?
Maybe.
Is
I don't know.
4K 16:9?
Maybe. Let's find
Mystical
out.
Space Typhoon 3x4.
Well, what is 4K?
How does one 4K?
What is 4K?
Can't wait for those 8K televisions.
It has 4,000 pixels, Tanner. There you go.
Yeah.
4096 by 2160.
Now, like,
No, that's movie. Hang on.
the
Television media is 3840 by 2160. That's what LifeWire claims, anyway.
I don't know if I believe LifeWire. So, 4K, if it's 4,000 pixels,
Yeah.
doesn't that mean that with a bigger screen, the picture is worse than a smaller one?
Probably not.
Well, because, like, it's the same number of pixels, but in a larger area. Or something, right? So, like, each individual pixel would have to be larger, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Tanner, I don't know these things. You think I know about 4K resolution?
Like, if you had a 4K screen the size of, I don't know, planet Earth or whatever, each pixel would be so large that it would be useless, right? Makes sense to me. I have a feeling this is not an answer you're gonna find on Google. I gotta be honest.
Here we go. Alright, Tanner, we're gonna get to the bottom of this, alright? A channel called Knowing Better has a video called You Don't See in 4K.
Okay.
Let's see, at the 118 mark, it talks about field rate, refresh rate. At the 121 mark, it talks about frame rate. And from 235 onward, it talks about progressive media.
What does progressive media mean
in
this context?
I'm not watching the video, so I can't tell you.
Well,
hang on. So someone posted on on Knowing Better's subreddit about the video. What is wrong with Knowing Better's 4K video? Let's see here. Apparently people disagree with the video. People people are saying that they're just a bunch of haters, however. There's too much information here, Tanner.
Too much
techno mumble, you know.
I don't know, Membo.
Yeah, mumbo. People talk about 1080p, 20 by 15 vision. It's too much, Tanner. It's too much.
I personally only see in 480, so. Do you think people in glasses actually see in lower resolution?
Yes.
Crazy.
Tanner, not fishing.
I mean, not right now. Oh man, I probably haven't.
Yeah, I'm assuming you haven't done the greenhouse in a while.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. There they are.
Ah, perfect. Look at all that stuff.
We got vegetables.
I'll tell you what, Tanner. I'll tell you one thing, though. I certainly have not been paying attention, so I could not tell you whether or not you've been to the greenhouse in a while.
Me either.
But hey, it's just Battle Royale, baby.
Sometimes that's just how it goes.
Cultivate it! Yeah. There you go.
Why is it free to infuse it with magic, but it costs money to put friggin' fertilizer on it?
Well, because with fertilizer, you have to actually use some physical stuff. With magic, it's just like,
It's just all over the place, man.
You just pull some mana out of the air, you know?
We got magic out the wazoo.
Yeah. Dude, this Manuela.
Oh my
She's so
gosh.
perfect.
Oh. Nothing, eh? I have all of these and they don't belong to anyone I've talked to so far.
I mean, like, one person took something, right?
This is crazy. A few people have taken things, but I just have so many. Oh, thank you.
Perfect.
Nice.
I couldn't read all of that in time, so I just read it as Manuela has accepted to go out with you.
Perfect. Just
and in
what
the
I
next
wanted.
episode, we're gonna take her out on a little special date, you know?
Yes.
Just a little something special. Bye-bye.
Bye.